What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Father's Day. Now we're going to be spreading some education, walking you through all the trades we took this week step by step, as well as basically the game plan going forward, getting you ready with your small accounts. So if you're ready, let's step into the war zone. So who do we have in the building? Let me give some shout outs, then we'll get right into it. Soft B, welcome to the Trading Wars Army. Guys, let's welcome Soft B with the TW Army Spy VIP, Kareem, Aim, Chris, Rix T, Trading Wars Army, AV, Trading Wars Army, Angel, Ramon, Trading Wars Army, Chris, David. What's going on? Guys, all right? I had a great week this week. We're going to come back, hit it again next week, even stronger. Short week next week. Remember, the market is closed on Monday. And, sometimes short weeks can be a little bit tricky, but still definitely have lots of opportunities. All right. So I'm going to start off here with Friday. Let me hit the replay and I will walk you through step by step. All right. So the first thing you want to do on Fridays, guys, and any day is you want to draw the previous day's high and the previous day's low. You always want to have a reference point of where we're opening. Okay. So this is Thursday's range. All right. So let's just draw a little box like this. So we can see that is Thursday's range. All right. And right here on the 3-minute chart is where I got started. We opened with this bar. Okay. So you could see we're in the range. That's why there's this green box. So I can remove it now. And we are, pretty much opening where we closed with a little bit of a bullish candle. So right off the bat, guys, normally I do not take an opening range breakout when we're inside of the range. But because we had this big bullish candle, I decided to take an ORB, which is an opening range breakout. So all the opening range breakout is, guys, is what we have to do is draw two lines. A line at the high, so we could put this in green, and then a line at the low. So what we're doing here is we're saying when this box, so this candle's range, when this candle range breaks out, I want to get involved. So if we break the high, I want to go long. If we break the low, I want to go short. And this is a very quick way to get in a trade where we just take the first candle, we treat it as a significant range, and we take the break above or break below. All right. So hit me with the 2 if that makes sense. So let me just know if you guys follow me there. All right. And then let me walk you through my live commentary so I can show you step by step. Okay. So this was the Friday. So let's focus. 4 minutes to open. Who's ready? Inside open today. So it could be very tricky. I might still take an orb. Let's see how the first candle looks. And I also noted that the short trigger was below us, which we never filled. Instead, we took the orb right away, guys. So 8:33 Central, 9:33 Eastern, we went long. Okay. So we broke the high of the first candle. And then let me show you how I take profits. Take the Fibonacci, put it on the candle low to high like this. And then what we're looking for is the 272 and the 50. This is your money zone for the profit taking right there. And once we get into that zone, we're going to go ahead and lock in some profits. Okay. Amanda Hammond, welcome to the Trading Wars Army. Thank you very much. Let's welcome Amanda with the TW Army Spy and VIP. Lots of Army members joining today. Appreciate you guys. So we popped in here. We broke the high. You see, we came into our golden profit zone. So I always have targets there. First target here. Second target on the 50 right there. You could see on this candle right here, guys, we blew right through all of the targets. That's what you want an orb to look like. You want it to be nice and clean. You get in, it pops up, maybe goes sideways for a bit, and then boom. So beautiful. And then once we clear all of these targets, we start scaling out 618, 786, put the stop loss to break even, because I'll show you why it's important, because we can have this. Okay. So very, very important. So if you look back at the chart on the left side, it's like, oh, it's going to the moon, it's going up, and then look what happens. And I think a lot of your mistakes as new traders is just not willing to take profits. That's pretty much it. Because you don't have a system. You just base it on your gut feeling. Hit me with a 4 if that sounds familiar. I have a system here, so I'm saying on the 272, on the 50, on these Fibonacci levels, I take my profit. What's your system? Most new traders, including myself, when I first started, we don't have a system. We just say, It's going up. I'm up 30%. And then we just watch it come back down here and lose our money. You know, you must have a system, my friends. Trust me. I've been trading a very long time. If you don't, you will not make money. All right. So there we go. So that was the orb. That was my play. And then right after that, guys, we had two more plays for the Lotto Friday. We had Neo and Netflix. So let me just walk you through those quickly. So they're not SPY, but I just want to show you the power of Lotto Friday. Fridays, always powerful trading opportunities. There's always a lot of action going on. So Neo right here. So our long entry was 1978, stop 1937, target 2018. So I'll hit the replay and I'll explain this again for those of you who haven't seen me discuss this. Okay. So the first thing here is we just look at Neo, just look in the past year. We've had from the 13th, which is basically the Monday, we have this big box. Okay. So that's the range right here. And then we go into Thursday and we have a tiny box. This is the price action of Thursday. Do you see how small it is? So if we overlap these boxes like a Venn diagram here, we could see that the range from Monday completely engulfed the range of Thursday. And when we have a tight range like this on Thursday on Neo, the option premiums will decay. Because remember, the option premium is pricing in this movement. Okay. So when we have a day like Neo, when we go sideways, the option is going to get hit. And that's visually going to create an inside bar on the daily. See that? That's an inside bar. So now we're coming the next day and we're saying, all right, well, we know it's been consolidating. Now we want to get in a piece of the pie. So how do we do that? Well, we have triggers. So like I said, my long trigger was 1978. Okay. So we hit that, boom, we get filled right there. And that's all she wrote. Okay. And it could be that simple if you want it to be. Trading could be whatever you want it to be. All that matters is, are you going to be consistent? And let me just show you the profit that I made on that trade, just to show you guys that this is not hindsight trading. Okay. There's a stake. Looks good. So right here. So this was my profit on Neo, close to $1,400. And I also shared the level for free on Thursday night. Okay, so make sure you follow the free Twitter. Lots of love over there for you guys. All right. The last thing we had here for Lotto Friday before we continue was Netflix. And I'm going to go through this extremely quickly, okay? Because I've talked about this many times. Same thing as Neo. We had a big range, big box. Okay, so we had a big box. And then on Thursday, which is right here, going into Thursday right here, we have a small box. And whenever we have that big box, small box scenario, then we're looking the next day for a move, because we know that the small box can't last forever. We're going to break out of that box eventually. All right. So what we did here, guys, with Netflix was we went long. We actually played this both ways. So let me go back to the post here. So our Netflix long was 175.80. So let me show you that. So take that horizontal line right there. Let's make this green. Right that. And then let's make this 175.80. Okay, so this was our line in the sand. So same thing, guys. Very similar to Neo, but we knew that this one had less steam. So pop right there. There's your fill. Boom, 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 boom. There's your profit. Pull back. Retest. Okay, it went a little bit deeper here. And then we started to rally again and made a new high. So right here, guys, when we make this new high, this is where I'm on watch. Once we break and make this new high, I'm on watch right here. And the reason is this. We know that there were bulls in the morning. They bought the dip once and twice, and even people from back here have been buying the dip. So at some point, especially going into a Friday, right, going into a long weekend, we know we're getting to the point where some people are going to take profits. So what I did here, guys, is I just took the Fibonacci of the previous day's range. This is one of the advanced techniques in my book. It's called the previous day's range Fibonacci. All right. And it's an advanced technique. It's pretty simple though, but it is advanced. Okay. So what I did here is I used this right here, the 618 extension, as my lotto for puts. And let me show you that right now. So if we go here, so this is the Fibonacci live stock setups. This also has our lottos. So this was our lotto on Netflix lotto short 179.17. So that was our short entry, 179.17, right under here, right on the 618 right here, guys. And then check this out. We popped up a little bit. We put in this outside bar. So this outside bar was another confirmation that this could be a sign of reversal. Because, you know, anytime we have an outside bar at the highs, you have to remember that some people bought this little breakout here. Some greedy people bought that breakout right there. And as soon as we turn around, they get slammed. Okay. And then if we fast forward to here, guys, this one went for 370%. Beautiful play. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice little drop there. So that was all my Friday action. A lot of action. Hit me with a 6 if that makes sense. If you guys follow me. Hit me with the 6. Just took a sip of some Gatorade right there. Gatorade 0 calories, you know. Not sponsored, but maybe I should be. Okay. Here we go. So that was Friday. A little bit busy trading, but you know, as long as we're making money, busy is good. So let's go into Thursday now, and I'm going to walk you through this. All right. So here we go. So same thing. Going into any day, we need the previous day's low like that and the previous day's high as a reference. So this was the FOMC day. And I want to spend a little bit of time talking about this. So this was the FOMC day going into Thursday, and you could see that there were a lot of bulls who bought the dip. So this first candle comes in here. Okay, so let me go to the 3-minute. So let me hit the replay so I can show you the 3-minute. Because whenever I take an orb, I generally just go to start off with the 3. Okay, so here's the FOMC, all of this crazy price action, and then right on Thursday, we gap down. Okay, so we gap down right there. How do you think that these players feel right from this gap down? How do you think these bulls feel? So a lot of people bet on after the FOMC, we're going to go higher. A lot of people bought the dip, we can see. And then on Thursday, we gap down. What do you guys think? How do you think that these bulls feel? Do they feel trapped? They had all of this profit here. They were at, 384 basically, and now we're at 370 within one night. Okay, $14 drop within one night. So right off the bat, guys, what happens is these bulls are trapped. So what are we gonna do? How can we take advantage of trap traders? Now you teach me. How can we take advantage of a trap trader? What's the first strategy that we can use every single day? What it is? I'm reading the chat. What is the first strategy we can use any single day when we know that people are trapped? What is it? It's one of these. What do you guys think? Yes. So it's the opening range breakout, right? So we know that people are trapped. We know we gap down. So we're going to go ahead and do an opening range breakout. And what makes this opening range breakout even more powerful is that there is a buyer here. Look at that wick. So somebody did come and say, hey, I'm going to buy. And then we went short right there, guys. Look, when this low, right there, when that low gets taken out, we're in there short. Let me just go to the live commentary so I can show you guys. I always want to make sure that you guys see that I call this in real time and it's not, hindsight. So let me go and find my commentary. I just added a new room over here, which is the 16th. I added a new room to kind of make my commentary separate from everything else, just so that, because everybody was asking for that. So I did that. So we go to the 16th, which was, it's the 14th, 15th, and the 16th is right here. Okay, so good morning. Major gap down this morning. We'll be starting with the orb. Sometimes, guys, in the pre-market, you can already tell what you're going to do. So for me, we dropped down. I knew right away I'm going to hit the orb. Okay, so I said 30 seconds for orb, be ready, short. So we got short at 8:33 Central, 9:33 Eastern. Send the red, target 1, target 2, flushing. Both targets hit fast, stops at break even. Once I get 2 or 3 targets in, I'm going to break even. I don't like to play with my food. I need to get paid, guys. This is something I'm trying to do to make money. And I don't want to be fancy sometimes. I just want to make money. Okay, so there we go. So there's your fib. There's your first target hit, your second target hit. Then we flush. Beautiful, 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 beautiful play right there, guys. That's probably, I think, guys, in the chat, if you were in the Discord with me, how much did you guys make on that? So with futures, this is definitely double, triple your money. If you're doing options, that's probably like 40%. right? That's probably like 40% right there. So clean right there, guys. And then right after that, we reloaded and we went into the Fibonacci. So I'm going to show you that now step by step. Okay. So now we're going to get into the Fibonacci trades. So you got to pay attention. All right. So the first Fibonacci trades that we look at in the morning are called the morning leg. So the morning leg, what is the morning leg? The morning leg is the first push of the day. So here we go. We have a push down. We're saying when we pull back, we're looking to get in on the move when we pull back. We don't want to get in the move down here. Why would we not want to do that? Well, we don't want to get into the move down here, guys, because we're already late to the party. The puts price is going to be very expensive down here. But if we can have patience and wait for the pullback, we're going to get the puts at a cheaper price, and then we're going to take it down. Okay? We're going to take it down after that. So let me go ahead. I'll show you the fibs, and I'll draw it for you step by step. Okay? So that was, what day was that again? 15? 16. All right. So here we go. So we also draw the fibs live in real time. We draw them every single day so everyone can learn. Okay. So there was the same leg that I'm drawing for you now. We drew it right there at 9:45 Eastern on June 16th, 8:45 Central. Okay. 618 was filled short and then we hit the target. So let me walk you through. Okay. So now we go ahead here, take our fib from the high right there to the low. And all we care about is the golden zone, which is the 50 to the 786 right there. That's the zone we're looking to get in short. So if we move lower, all you do is you take your anchor and you pull it lower. Okay. So you keep pulling it until we reverse. So there's your reversal. Boom. So what we did in the room, guys, is we went short right away. We didn't wait for anything. As soon as it touched the 618, you could see. You see how it looks on this? This is in real time. If you look at this, it's a big green candle and it touches the 618 and we shorted that candle. Honest question, how much of you would be scared to short that candle? Hit me with a 1 if you would be scared to short that candle. Hit me with a 2 if you're comfortable. So the Fibonacci, guys, it's a preemptive, it's a prediction, it's a line in the sand, it's basically hidden pivot that you're looking for. And when we're buying the puts, when this candle is this color, it's green and it's massive, we will get a good deal on the puts. We're going to get a good deal. And the backup is this yellow line up here. That's your stop loss. Okay. So you have protection in case it doesn't work. So there we go. That's your 618. That's it. Boom. Okay. Beautiful, guys. So right after that, we had a double inside bar that also gave another confirmation, but we were able to get in right there on that line and we took it right down, guys. When we make a new low, that's when we take profit. So, you know, you scale out. So all these lines, so from the 382 all the way down, these are all targets. So people always ask, why do you have so many lines? Blah, blah, blah. These are targets. So once we get short up here, target 1, target 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all systematic. It's all laid out step by step. So that was the fib on that day. And then you could see, you know, I want to do this in overtime, but my mouth is getting really dry. But let me do that. Let's keep going here. All right. So now let's take it into overdrive. So first thing is, let me show you the profit on that trade. Let's go to my brother's small account. Let's find it here. 1 second. Give me a second, guys. TW Dairy, where you at? Over here. Okay. So this is my younger brother's Twitter, TW Dairy. So he trades and he draws the fibs for us. So he's growing his small account. So this was the June 16th, like I said. Same setup here. So entry on the 618. He started off with a stop up here. Then he did a trailing stop so that just in case it didn't work out. And he went for 3 times his money. And right there, $307 in profit. Okay, so make sure you follow this Twitter. He posts the recaps every single day. TW Dairy with the broker statements for small accounts. And we do it in the Discord. All right. He does it live in the Discord. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to just go into overdrive a little bit here. So I want you to pay attention now. Okay. You don't have to take all of these legs. You only need to get one good Fibonacci leg per day to make money. But if you want to go extreme, you can, right? So let's go. So this was Thursday's rapid fire. So we had the first leg here, high to low. There's your 618. Okay, and then once that 618 traded to the target, now you move it again, high to low again, another 618, we take it down. You see how this one traded to the 618 and then it traded to the 618 extension, which is basically the complete measured move. Then we take it again. So we go from this high down to this low. So this one went a little bit deeper, but same situation in the golden zone, push back down. And then we have the afternoon leg, which comes in around between like 11:30 to 1 o'clock right here. This is your afternoon. You take the full picture. You go from your high here to your low right here, guys. And we look at this. We touched the 618 perfectly and we dropped over. And this one was even picture perfect because we had that holy grail at the 618. So the holy grail is one of my patterns. So when you have a pattern on the fib, it makes it even more powerful, okay? And just to show you, we also draw the afternoon legs. Here was the afternoon leg right here. Beautiful, okay? Beautiful right there, all drawn in real time. So that one was like crazy. I mean, it was fib after fib after fib after fib, just nonstop. So Thursday was crazy, all right? Hit me with a 10 if you guys are following me so far. Hit me with a 10. So I will say that in this current market situation, there is a lot of algorithms trading because the market is going crazy. There's a lot of, a lot of manipulation. It's moving big moves. It's a bear market, whatever you want to call it. What that means is that there's going to be a ton of algorithms because when institutions need to trade, they're not going to hire me and you to go trade. They have sophisticated robotic programs that are going to go ahead in there and they're going to trade. So this is the time to learn the fibs. So make sure, guys, jump in the room, grab a copy of the fib book and start learning them. I showed you right there. It's all fib. It's fib on fib on fib because when the robot trades, when the algorithms trade, they need percentages. They're not human beings. So they need to say, okay, 61.8%, 78.6%, 50%. All of these percents are very important for the robots to trade. So make sure you know them. And I'm going to show you again how they use these robots on FOMC. So let's go ahead into the FOMC day right now, and I'll walk you through all the fibs as well as my live trades. Okay, so let's go. So Wednesday was FOMC. Let's go ahead and hit the replay. Boom. So the first thing we need to do, like we always do here, guys, is draw the previous day's high and low. So here is the high right there. Oops, where did that go? Here's the high, and here's the low. What's the name of the fib book? Right here, brother. Tradingwars.com, Fibonacci and Options Mastery. This is my fib book right here. You get all of my indicators for lifetime. You get 1 month for free, so you can trade with us live for free. Plus, you get the book, 70 pages, 50 charts, everything you need to know. Okay, let's continue. So here we go. So FOMC, now I have my automated style of trading, the trigger trade. So here we go, trigger trades, okay? So on the 15th, so I post these every night. These are basically levels that we watch. We trade off of these levels. So 377.21 was my line in the sand to trade basically on the Thursday. So let me go ahead and draw that. 377.21 right there, okay? So I'm going to make this yellow. So that was what we're looking at. So sometimes even before the market's open, you can have a plan. Okay. So right here, the yellow line is where I want to go long. So I'm saying whenever this opens, if it touches my yellow line, fill me long. And you can put those type of orders and you can put them in the night before. You can make them fully automated so that you don't even have to do anything. You can set them up. All right. So let me go now to the 15th and let me walk you through my commentary. All right, so right here, I got to get used to this because I just switched it up. Now I have a new separate room for all my commentary, but we used to have them combined in here. Okay, so I got to get used to that. All right, so the 15th was here. All right, okay. So I'll read this to you guys step by step. So I said, might be taking an orb this morning. Stay tuned. Who's ready? So I thought I was going to take the orb at first, but because this yellow line, 377.21 got filled, I decided to take that instead. So back here. So I said, remember our long trigger is 377.21, might get filled right at the open. So be ready, guys. I should have said guys. I said guy. I should say guys and gals. So the trigger long got hit and we got filled pretty much within 30 seconds. And sometimes that's going to happen. As soon as you open, it touches your order, you get filled. That's the thing with automated trading. It's really fast. That's why you need to have the order set up the night before, okay? So here we go. First candle comes in, boom. So right off the bat, guys, we have this little doji, and we got filled. It hit that yellow line. We got filled, and then boom, took a little bit of heat on this trade, guys, and then there she went. All right. So sometimes it takes some time for those to play out. You just have to stick with it. So the way that I like to play these triggers is the yellow line is my entry, the green line is my first target, and we just keep scaling out, then get the stop loss to break even. It's very similar to an orb, but it's not an orb because I'm actually using a level that I came up with the night before. Okay. So we had that here, guys, and then we had some fib action. So we had the first Fibonacci leg, the morning leg, actually failed. So sometimes they're gonna fail. So here's your first push up. If I draw the Fibonacci from the low to the high, you could see that we tried, right? If you look at this closely, you could see we came to the 50, we tried. We came to the 618, we tried. We came to the 786, we tried. And sometimes the bear algo, which is the other side, was too strong. So the bear algo took out all the bulls. And then when that happens, guys, it's easy because now you just play the other side. So there's your bear leg now. So now we take the bear from high to low like this. And you could see we had our 618, we had the Nirvana. So the Trading Wars Nirvana is the blue. It's the opposite of the Holy Grail, but it's very nice because we basically have the pattern lining up with the fib. And then that was the afternoon leg that took us back down into new lows. So that was really, really nice. Then after that, guys, we came into the FOMC. So there's the FOMC. All right. So I'm going to walk you through the FOMC now. I'm going to walk you through this step by step. But hit me with a 9 if you're ready to go. Okay. What's included in the Discord membership? All of these channels right here. So my live commentary, I do it every morning like I'm showing you. I do this live in real time. Then we have the trigger trades, which are posted the night before for people that are working and they just want to automate it. We have our SPY swing trades. We have our lounge where we hang out, and the education section here. So that's all in SPY. And then SPY, for a limited time, also has access to the Lotto Friday room, which is this one. So the SPY right now they're living the dream. And I'm living the dream too. All right, so here we go. So now the FOMC, this candle comes in. So everybody's like, so Rich, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, market's going down. Market, what do we do? So let me show you what a rookie does. All right. So here's the high. That's a rookie. Here's the low. That's a rookie. Watch now. So a rookie trader, what they do is they buy the breakout here. So remember this, let's go down to the 1 minute. You'll see it. So as soon as we break the high up here, the rookie buyers are watching, Twitter, they're watching this and that, and they're like, oh, going to the moon. So they buy it right here and it turns around. Then it comes back down here and they're like, you know what? I was wrong. It's going to go down here. Then they short and then they get crushed on both sides because that's the way that people train people, right? They're like, oh, it's always about FOMO. That's the way that this market works. So they buy the breakout, they lose on calls. They buy the breakout, they lose on puts. So let me teach you how to do this properly. All right. Hit me with a 3 if that sounds familiar. A part of this game, guys, is understanding your mistakes. And I used to do the same thing. And for every 100 of these trades where we buy the breakout on a news-driven event like FOMC, we might win 5. We might win 5 or 10. But guess what? The other 90 times or 80 times or 70 times that you lose, guess what happens? You don't have an account after that. And the number one thing we have to do is understand our mistakes, get better, and preserve a capital. Because if we get into the habit of doing stupid stuff like this, we won't have any money left. Okay? So what do? Well, you use the fibs. Now listen, we wait for the first push. There's your first push down. So what does Rich teach you? Okay, we have an impulsive leg. You read the book. Very good. We take the fib from the low to the high right there. So what are we waiting for? The golden zone. That's all we care about. Okay, we don't care about nothing else because we want to make sure we're getting it on the pullback. Here's your golden zone right here. We pop up here, guys. Boom, into the golden zone. You have that rejection. Boom and boom. See the wicks? Come into the zone. Reverse, reverse. Push back down into a new low. So now, if you want to take it the other way and you're like, well, Rich, I want to buy calls. So this is where you buy the calls. You know that the algorithm wants to complete the leg on the 272 right there. So that's where you have your lotto calls in there. push right back up. See that? All fibs, step by step, all fibs, step by step, guys. The bear made its money, the bull made its money, and the rookies paid for all of that. Remember that the bull algorithm made its money, the bear algorithm made its money, and the rookies paid for all of it. Okay. So now we have another leg, this big one going into the close. You take your fib from the low to the high like this. And again, we're looking for the golden zone, 50 to 786. Okay. Pop in right there. There's your bounce. There's your little hammer. Okay. We put in a Ragnarok. This is one of my rare patterns. Inside, outside, inside. And we pop straight up into a new high, guys. Beautiful. See that? That's all fibs. All fibs. Hit me with an 11 if that makes sense. So to recap, I took the long trigger here, cover my profits. We had the afternoon leg, which was called out in the room with this Nirvana. Beautiful crush. And then into the FOMC, fib after fib after fib. Straight. Okay? All right. So we got 2 more days, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right? So let me go a little bit faster here. So we had Tuesday right here. Boom. So on Tuesday, same thing, guys. We follow the same approach. We had to draw the previous day's high and low, always. So here's your low. Here's your high. Okay? And then we go to our triggers. So our triggers will be the line in the sand that we play off of. So what day is that? That is the 14th. So we go up here. So our short plan was 374.15. So remember that level, because that's where we're going to play off of to go short. So 15 right there. Let me make this red so we know that's our short. 15's right there. Okay. So first candle comes in, boom, we're inside, right? When we open inside like this, 90% of the time is going to be a back and forth. 70% of the time it's going to be back. In these markets, anything can happen these days, but generally we go back and forth. It's choppy. So what I did instead, guys, is I waited for this red line to get hit. Okay. So we chopped around for a bit, pop back up here, hanging around. Boom. There's your red line break. That's my trigger. Bam, bam, bam. Target done. Okay. So that's basically just being patient. And on days when you know you're going to have back and forth chop, you just wait at the edges. That's my line there for my line in the sand for my trigger short. We break the line. We hit the yellow line, which is the target. Then from there, what do? Well, we draw up the fib. Same thing. High to low. We play off the golden zone from the 50 to the 786 right there. You can see, guys, check that out. Isn't that beautiful, man? Like that. Oh, every time it happens, it blows my mind. We come to the 618. We have an inverted hammer. There's your confirmation. And we roll right over, guys. That every time I see it, I just feel like, wow, this is just impressive. And you can see here, if we go to the 14th, I'm just going to show you that we drew the fibs in real time, as we always do. Here it is, the 14th right here. So here was our short leg, the same thing I just drew for you guys. 618 filled short. There we go. There's your rejection, and there's your rollover. Actually, am I on the right day? This looks kind of weird. 14th, SPY, 14th. Yeah. All right. So there we go. So let me go ahead here and let me pull up the profit on that day on the small account. 1 second. So that was 16th. So 15th was a loser, minus 221. And then the 14th was also a loser, minus 79. Okay. Yeah. So sorry. He took the morning leg. I'm thinking about the 13th. So the 13th was here. So yes, this was the big day for the small account. $805 on that Monday. So let me go show you that one. Okay. So that was a straight up trigger day into fib. And then Monday was actually the big home run day. I got the 2 days confused. All right. So let's go. Let me go ahead and hit the replay right here. Boom, boom. There we go. So Monday, right here, guys, same situation. We have a little gap down. Let's draw the low right here as a reference. Let me go to the 3-minute chart. So we break down right there, guys. Massive gap down, right? Massive gap down here. So same thing that I do every single time we have a big gap down is I'm going to go ahead and take the orb. Yeah, so Derry, he just takes one trade, winner or loser. If it's a loser, it's done. In the small accounts, that's how we protect the small account. We only take one trade, because if you take too much trades, then you run the risk of blowing up your account because you don't have enough capital to take that much trades. All right, so here we go. Broke to the upside there, guys, and we just lost, right? So this is an example right here when the orb just fails. But what do we do when the orb fails, guys? Well, we go ahead and we draw our fibs, right? So watch closely now. So we had our high to our low. There's your push down right here. Here's your golden zone, 50 to 786. And I'm going to pull this up here so you can see. So what we did on this trade here, guys, is we went short on the 618 and the 786. So this is when you basically are doubling up on your fib. Your stop loss is the yellow line always. And then this one right here, guys, into new lows, $805. And this was for $200 of risk. So you can read this. This is like the, the step-by-step. Risking $200 to make $805. That's how you get perfect risk to reward. And that's when, so basically when he took this trade on Monday in the small account, that's it. You know that the week is going to be profitable, right? So you just need to catch one. That's what I keep telling you guys. You just need to catch one. So there we go. There's our golden zone. There's our rollover. Bam. Okay. So that was coming off of an orb that was a loser. And sometimes that's going to happen. So there's a loser on the orb. But from there, guys, we had a nice Fibonacci pullback and then a clean rollover. Okay. And this one actually went for a lot. You could see that it just kept rolling down lower and lower. You could see it right there. Okay. Then we also had the afternoon leg. Let me just draw it up to show you guys. There we go. Here's your afternoon. There's your 50 to your 786 zone right there. And we popped up a little bit more. And then she finally rolled over at the end of the day, right there. Okay. So that was nice. Wow. That was a lot. $200 with a stop loss. Yes, correct. All right. There we go, guys. Boom. So there it is, my friends. There it is. That was the whole week. A lot of good trades. I think the small account made $600 in profit. So that was good. I made a good bit. But what I make is irrelevant because if I have a larger account, it's all percentages. So if you can make money with a small account, you can make money with a big account because the only thing that changes is your size. All right, guys. So there we go. Hit me with a 12 if you enjoyed that recap. So that was the recap. I walk you through every single thing, guys. Every single thing that I call out live in real time, I walked you through it. I showed you the evidence step by step. Sometimes we're going to lose. That's okay. As long as you have good risk to reward, that's how you ensure that you're going to stay in this game and you're going to make some money. Okay. So what I'm going to do is two things. So the market is closed on Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and do one giveaway today, and we're going to do one giveaway tomorrow. Okay. So one giveaway today, one giveaway tomorrow. And then let me just wrap this up here. So make sure, my friends, you're completing your 100 trade journal. I can't stress how important this is. I do this for every system, every strategy that I trade. 100 trades needs to be documented. And let's do a survey here. How many of you have done the 100 trade challenge? Hit me with a 1 if you've done the challenge. Hit me with a 2 if you haven't done the challenge. On Lotto Friday, do you size down? Smaller size on Lotto? All depends, all relative to your account, right? So I even have a calculator here for options position sizing based on your account here. So you can use this as well, okay? Make sure you do this, guys. The reason is you're going to find small mistakes that you can fix. And when you fix that, guys, you have a greater chance of becoming profitable. So do the 100 trade channel, 100 trade challenge, which is in the Discord. Make sure you sign up for the Trading Wars lifetime giveaway opportunity. So because we broke 20K subscribers on YouTube, I went ahead and said, you know what? We're going to do one lifetime giveaway. So make sure you fill out the form. Let me go ahead and get you the link right here. Give me a second. So here we go. So here is the lifetime giveaway tweet. I'm going to link it right here. Right. So make sure you guys sign up for that. That's a big thing that I'm doing. Everybody has a chance to win. What else? Trading Wars FAQ. Make sure you read that. Okay. This is very important. Beware of the scammers. There's many. Don't get scammed. You can only guys find my stuff at tradingwars.com, period. Nowhere else. All right. Like I said, guys, we're still doing the deal. If you get any one of my books, so I have 3 books, Fibs, SPY, and Stocks. If you get any one of those 3 books, you get the indicators, the premium ones that can go to your cell phone. They can go to your email, the alerts. So you can be sitting down, like, oh, I got a holy grail, right? It goes to your email. Okay. So you get those for life, and you get 1 month for free in the room. So you get the book, the education, and the real-time trading with me, or you can sign up directly for the rooms on the main page, step by step. Here's some samples of the Discord, some games, a video for you to watch. You can sign up on directly on the website. Do you show your P&L? Always, brother. Always. Just follow me on Twitter. You'll see. Follow me on Twitter. Okay. All right. There we go, my friends. Make sure you do that. Let's go ahead and do a giveaway right now, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's also do some Trendspider scans right now. Are you guys ready for that? Oops, I don't want to click that. Let's do some scans. So we kind of recently did some scans here. The last one that we got, so I'm just here on the weekly chart. I just wanted to show you guys this if you haven't seen it. So 3 picks that are on my attention right now are Google, nice blue raindrop on the weekly, Chipotle, blue raindrop on the weekly, and Johnson & Johnson. And on my Twitter, I've shared with you guys some sample plans right here for those 3. So where are you? Right here. Okay, so make sure you follow along. These are for free. Check these out. Guys, if you want the scans, all of my scans, grab Trendspider right here. Okay, where's the code? I had a code here. Right there. If you use this code, guys, with Trendspider, TWZ30, you get 30% off lifetime on every single membership they have. Okay, use that code. It helps me out. If you're already a Trendspider member, let them know you want to join the Trading Wars affiliate, and they're going to hook me up and hook you up with all the scans. All right. Thank you very much, guys. All right. So let's go ahead right here and let's wrap this up with the giveaways. Okay, so let's see which video did well last week. Let's see, guys. Okay. All right. So I'm on this video right here. Small accounts, you must trade Fibonacci. 1,885 views on the 16th of June. We're at 20,000 and a half subscribers. Very much appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for all of your help. And this video did really well. So we have 35 comments. So I'm going to do a random number generator. And we're going to go ahead and give somebody a free book and 1 month for free in the room. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to bring it over here. 1, 2, 35. Was that 35? Was that right? Yep. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 29. So we're going to go from the bottom. So 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. Clive Adams, also a part of the Trading Wars Army. Just joined the Trading Wars Army. Brother, you're killing it, man. There you go, bro. So I'm going to hook you up with a book and 1 month for free, or I'll give you a refund, whatever you want. Just DM me on Twitter. We'll verify you. And thank you so much. Make sure you guys leave comments, man. Trust me, I always give back. So make sure you leave comments. You have a chance to win. Win, 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 win. And I'm talking about you guys got better odds than Vegas. I'm giving you guys better odds than Vegas to win. All right. So thank you so much again for your time, guys. I really hope you learned a lot from this one. I'm sorry if it was a little bit long, but I wanted to make sure that I got through all the strategies. Even me right now, like I'm tired from talking for 45 minutes straight, but knowledge is something that I need to share. And I feel obligated to share my journey with everybody so that you guys can get better. All right. There we go. Thank you. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment for a chance to win. Market closed tomorrow, so we'll be here doing another video to get you ready to rock and roll. All right, sign up at tradingwars.com if you're interested, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.